The goals just keep coming here at the AIA Singapore Premier League. A 5-star performance from the Sailors
And a first-time effort from Song! Easy peasy.
while the Cheetahs' new boys made it count against the Eagles.
Gilberto! It's all over now.
And not forgetting last year's 1 and 2 who came away with all 3 points as well. Talk about another goal fest. It's all coming your way right here on the SPL show.
Concentrate here as the Cheetahs take on the Eagles. Don't forget it's Tapio, also live on Singtel Star Hub, the AIA Singapore Premier League Facebook page and One Play Sports.
Very positive player, young man, great with his ability.
Lovely turn from Amy Recker. He's not connected, but he's gone in! Goodness grief! Oh my word, I'm speechless almost. Just like in last season, it's a goalkeeping clanger to end all clangers.
A few patches of water here and there as well.
Well, that's a good through ball, but it's missed out everyone apart from Tomoyuki Doi! It's 1-1 in 9.5 minutes, and it's Geylang's turn to slip up defensively. Geylang annihilated them in the first half, and then when they met at OTH, look at this, skipping and dancing is Idraki. Can the cross find Tomoyuki Doi? It can, and the header's just past the post. What a run from Idraki.
They should be in the lead here, Hougang, just based on the quality of the chances that they've created. Chance quality has been excellent.
And Istin tries to release them through the middle. Zika Stewart can get there, the keeper does well, but it's to a green shirt. Can they finish off here? Chris Van Heusen! Oh, what a wonderful save! I think McCutcheon got a touch on that, Roshan, and if he hasn't prevented what would have been a certain goal, he's got a long way to redeeming himself after that howler in the early stages. Hougang, he'll have some sunny Sunday afternoons at our Tampines hub. Meanwhile, at the other end, chance for Gilberto, and there might be a penalty shout here, and there is, he's given it. Geylang incensed, this will take some figuring out. It looked at first glance soft, but Nathan Chan did not hesitate. Roshan, your thoughts?
Oof, I think there's a bit of a shove in there from Harriet. He panics a little bit. There is an arm, I can see that quite clearly from here. Initially, I thought it wasn't a penalty, but on that replay, I think it's a credit again to the referee. I mean, he's got to do this in real time.
Yuki Doi to put the Cheetahs in front, having trailed early. Great finish! High roll can't stop it. And it's Hougang 2, Geylang International 1. And they've recovered brilliantly, the Cheetahs, and are 40 minutes away from their first win of the season and only their third win here in over a year. Tomoyuki Doi. Well, that's gone everywhere, and it's a great save from Hyrule. It flashed across, and I think it was the skipper Fabian Kwok who couldn't apply the finishing touch, Roshan.
What a chance for Fabian Kwok there as the two teams come off for their water break. Big opportunity for Hougang to get their third goal. What a save from Hyrule. Had to react very quickly. It's going to be an interesting final 10 minutes or so of this game.
Alternative really well there, and it might come to Tomoyuki Doi, who gets it back to Hafiz on the edge of the area! There's the ball game! Arguably the best goal of the match, and it should secure the 3 points for Clement Tio's Cheetahs. Wonderful finish from the substitute Hafiz. All of a sudden, Geylang losing their shape completely. Gilberto! It's all over now. Gilberto Fortunata with his first goal in the AIA Singapore Premier League. And Hougang have finally found some form at home. They're bashing the Eagles by 4-1.
I think a lot of things went wrong. I think basically we were not together as a team throughout the game after the first goal. No, I mean the first goal was too early. But again, saying that, I think we know players like Mauricio and Convalio's coming in second half. You know their condition. You know, maybe I think on that part, I think I've maybe put them too early in the 45 minutes, especially in the second half. You know, and I think they cannot cope throughout the game. You know, so for me, you just gotta move on from this game. Yeah.
They have shown they have worked eagerly hard or doubly hard after our Albirex game, although we don't have much time, but we made the changes. We felt that it's important, and players who did not featured, and they've shown what they can contribute towards the team.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jurong East Stadium. This is match day 2 of the AIA Singapore Premier League season 2021. Technically, the home team today, Tanjong Pagar United FC, takes on red-hot favourites Lion City Sailors in a match that we expect goals, judging from what happened on match day 1. Ball out wide again. He's finding a little bit of space, Akari, but the cross has got to come in. The Song with the ball into the box, and this time a little bit more accurate, the cross from Song. Saifullah. Noradam. A very deep ball in. And is that handball? It is handball. It's given by a referee. 1-0 LCS. Stipe Plazibat. Easy peasy. Sends Fasha Iskandar the wrong way. Shadan will take this one. Will be an outswinger. He's got a gun just outside. The ball comes in. Fasha doesn't come for it. Blake clears it. And a first-time effort from Song! And that is 2-0. LCS. A first-time effort from Song Yong. From that clearance of the free kick from Shadan Sulaiman. Stipe again. Can he get a shot off? No. Out wide again to Akari. And Shadan didn't intend that one. And a chance here. And Stipe! And an absolutely brilliant finish from Stipe Plazibat to score his second goal. And you got to say, it was coming the way they were playing the ball around. Chance here for a shot. He does take a shot. And that's his goal number 4. Easy peasy. And he was Song Yong with a glancing header past Fasha. Faris. Oh, look at this. Just running through the middle. He's got Adam. He goes all on his own. Is that a foul? And it is given. It is given. And Faris Ramli again running through the middle. And LCS 5. Tanjong Pagar United nil. Penalty by Faris Ramli. And you got to give props to Stipe Plazibat for allowing Faris Ramli to take that penalty kick. Adam with the ball. And that is the final whistle over here at the Jurong East Stadium.
I think it was quite a solid performance all round. Yeah, they made it very difficult for us in the first half. Playing with the whole team in the last 30 metres made it very difficult to penetrate. But once we got the goal, and things had to open up, and then we dominated that whole second half.
I respect them. They got quality Us over them. We shut them out for 45 minutes, but I think credit to them. And I think our players didn't recover really well from the opening goal.
You've always been a keen student of the game. I mean, and you're also seen as one of the coaches with more progressive approaches to the match. You took on some, you studied overseas coaching development tactics as well, and you've applied that consistently over the last few seasons. How much of a challenge has that been in applying that here at Tampines Rovers with your players?
Thanks, John. I think to begin with, I felt that I needed to, let's say, to go out and study a little bit more because I don't have necessarily the same experience as some of the other coaches out there. So I've got to bridge the gap if I want to become competent enough, I feel. And so that was part one of the coaching journey per se, to go out there and gain that knowledge. And then like you mentioned now, then the challenge is applying those knowledge to the team. And I think one of the biggest challenges is always to gain the buy-in of the players, because it is not easy to go and tell Daniel Bennett, hey, look, do this, right? Or they've been successful in their career, and if I'm trying to get them to do something different that they're used to, I have to use a lot of logic and objectivity when I speak with them, and video is a big part of our work and our process. So when I use a lot of video and use logical reasoning in the sense, then things fall into place relatively easier.
Last year in particular was a very close end to the season, and you guys really narrowly missed out. How much of that would you think, would you be using that in particular for this season to spur the players on to do better for this season?
Well, to be fair, I think we are one that we don't look back, we always try to look forward. But obviously there are lessons to be learned from the year and the year before, where we finished second as well. So each year we're just taking the learnings from what has happened and try to understand how we can do better, and actually to go out there and do the work to become better. I think unconsciously everyone is aware of how close we finished, and it's in the back of the mind of the players and the staff. So sometimes you don't need to remind them so much, it's already there. We just have to channel those efforts and their thinking towards what we can actually control, which is the right now, and that's what we're doing. As you've seen, this is my third year now. Each year we're trying to bring in or unearth the next young player if possible. First year we had, I think, Shah coming through, and then last year we had Joel and Shahruz Azali, and then this year we're trying to bring in the next batch of young players because they are the future of football, and we want to, as much as possible, create some longevity for the club and hopefully Singapore football. Yeah.
Welcome to the Toa Payoh Stadium for the AIA Singapore Premier League clash between Balestier Khalsa and Tampines Rovers. Two players definitely to look out for are the two attack-minded midfielders from the two teams. Yasir Hanafi scored 2 against Lion City Sailors. For Balestier Khalsa, it was Shuhei Hoshino who scored 2 spectacular goals. Bosniak finds Kopitovic, strikes, and that's a goal. But the whistle has been blown. Offside flag is up. Yep, he was just a step ahead of the Balestier defense. Amirul. Kopitovic lays it off, and that's a goal for Taufik Suparno. The flag stays down. Taufik gets the first goal for Tampines Rovers. They're in the lead here at Toa Payoh Stadium. The Balestier defense caught napping. Faisal. Krajcek swings it in, and that's a goal. Balestier are back in it. Amir Hakim celebrates. That's his first goal for the club. Just guided it into the back of the net. Finds Madu. Kopitovic gets his touch there. An immediate reply. Tampines back in front. He's delighted with the goal. That's his first goal of the season. Could be a chance. Oh, and with a goal at his mercy. Zuzul has somehow managed to miss it. Sends one in. Keeper should be favourite for it, but the ball has gone in. Referee had blown the whistle. Bit of confusion here. Referee has waved it off. Chance! Over the bar. Hoshino, the man there, to miss the last opportunity of the game as the referee blows the whistle to call time. The full-time score, Balestier Khalsa 1, Tampines Rovers 2. Boris Kopitovic with a starring role here. 1 assist and 1 goal to lead the Stags to a famous win here at the Toa Payoh Stadium.
Yeah, I think our ability to stop their counter-attacks, because Balestier's counter-attacks is probably second just to Sailors, and I thought the team improved on our positioning and we controlled the counter-attacks very well today.
Our meaning is playing against a good Tampines team. We work very hard, and again, it's some very, I can say, very easy goals we conceded, and then it was very difficult. 1-1, and after this we got 2 chances, we never could score the goal, and that's football, but boys working very hard, and a lot of positive, we never give up, and then a lot of positive was in the game.
At the Jalan Besar Stadium between the Young Lions and Albirex Niigata. 19 goals scored in the opening weekend, and a whopping 12 of those was at this very stadium. So fingers crossed that streak continues ahead of what should be a tasty 90 minutes right here at Jalan Besar. He had a man on, no one informed him as Albirex push, and they will try the shot from range. Yet again, a shot from range that's gone just wide. Throw out to Irfan, who gathers possession. Too close for comfort. This could be a chance. It's Suboy. It's 1-0. That was a gift. It's that man, Ryoya Taniguchi, who's opened his account for 2021. And it's Albirex Niigata who've taken the lead at the Jalan Besar Stadium. 1-0 to Albirex Niigata. The Young Lions not offering that much, and Fairuz Hassan there saw Fikri off his line and decided to take a pot shot. That was on target. Fairuz Hassan, safety first, all the way back. And that's Koga who's made a mistake. We've seen one goalkeeping error. That could very well have been number 2. Albirex on the overload, have space, have time. And that's gone in. It is the substitute, Makoto Ito, who's found the net. Talk about impact substitutions. He's taken all of 5 minutes to make an impact. Here comes Tezuka for Albirex. That's an excellent ball to find Tokiwa. And that is an outstanding save from Ridwan Fikri. That was a certain goal that's been denied. Tokiwa. That's an interesting ball. Suboy has sight of goal. Ridwan did ever so well to palm that away. Hashioka, the tireless wingback, has put that into a decent position. This might be a chance for Tokiwa, who's picked out Hanada, who's played the ball in, and Suboi has the goal for his efforts. Nothing less than he deserves. Kiyoshiri Suboi. Let's have another look. Hanada put it in the middle. Suboi with the easiest of finishes for Albrex's third goal of the night and his third goal in 2 games. It does look like the champions are going to start with 2 wins in 2. Tezuka from range. Again, stinging the palms of Ridwan, who did well. That is that at the Jalan Besar Stadium. It is full time. Albirex Niigata, who go marching on with 3 goals tonight and 3 points against the Young Lions.
We struggle, especially in the early first half. And however, after our first goal, a little bit we can relax, but it was lucky.
Of course, you know, we tried to play our football, and we considered a goal from a big mistake. But yeah, it is this mistake that we need to take back and we need to learn from it. Yeah, but I'm happy that the boys didn't give up on how we want to play football, which is to try and keep the ball as much as possible, play our way out from the back. Yeah, but of course, you know, against this Albirex team who pressed you like they do, yeah, it's a learning lesson for our boys, and we'll take this back and then we'll try and improve things.
2 match weeks in, and here is how the league table is shaping up. Champions Albirex Niigata, the only side with maximum points heading into the weekend, and no surprise that the Lion City Sailors and Tampines Rovers are right on their tails, just 2 points back. Everyone else with points on the board, Tanjong Pagar United the only exception. But can the Jaguars spring a surprise this Sunday when they take on Tampines Rovers at our Tampines hub? Our featured game of the weekend will see defending champions Albirex Niigata welcome Balestier Khalsa to the Jurong East Stadium. Before those two though, the Lion City Sailors will go head-to-head with Hougang United, both aiming for back-to-back wins, with Geylang International looking to bounce back against the Young Lions.
Albirex on the overload, have space, have time, and that's gone in. It is the substitute Makoto Ito who's found the net. Talk about impact substitutions.
And a chance here, and Stipe! Absolutely brilliant finish from Stipe Plazibat to score his second goal.
Really well there, and it might come to Tom Yukido, who gets it back to Hafiz on the edge of the area! There's the ball game! Wonderful finish, the substitute Hafiz.